Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from the beautiful Carolinas. Today's topic is going to be what the new supply experiences. Think about that for a minute. Everyone, if you like the content, please like, subscribe, and share. So the new supply, many people have questions about the new supply. Who are they? Are they getting treated better? What did the new supply have that you perhaps didn't? Can the narcissist change? Do they love the new supply? Is the new supply really their best friend, etc.? The new supply is one of three people, as I've mentioned on the channel. One, they are a toxic person themselves, and that would mean that the narcissist is either about to get played or both of those two people will consume themselves. Number two, the new supply could be a recycled source of supply, meaning somebody from the narcissist's past who hasn't healed, who hasn't figured out what narcissism was or is, and maybe somebody who hasn't broken the trauma bond. The third person is somebody who does not know what narcissism is, and the narcissist has not even met yet. They've been grooming them, or they're about to groom them. They're learning about them. They're probably spying or stalking on their social media, etc. But that person most likely was you. You were a clean slate. You were somebody who did not know about the narcissistic abusive cycle. You didn't know that these people walked the planet and that they didn't have your best interest at heart. Each and every one of us in the community at one point were the new supply. Now, again, I don't look at us as supply. Supply is Clorox and Wipes and paper towels, etc. We are a beautiful, bright, shining light, or we are beautiful, bright, shining lights. But for the terms in the narcissistic glossary, one of the terms is the new supply. So what the new supply is experiencing is they're experiencing toxicity, but they won't quite get the full dose of it because probably they are and or were experiencing the love bomb / euphoric stage. Now, this is when the person, i.e. the new supply, believes that the narcissist, and they don't know that they're a narcissist, is a very stable, healthy, committed, and honest and forthright person. Nothing, and I mean nothing, could be further from the truth. The new supply is about to be manipulated. They're about to be taken advantage of. They're about to go down to a very dark path or period in their life. Because when the new supply is believing in the false narrative of the narcissist, they're believing in their words, not their actions. And they're believing that what they told them about their past was actually accurate. Example, if the narcissist told the new supply, yes, all my exes, they all left me, they all divorced me, they all abandoned me. It never works out well. I'm just hoping that this relationship will work out well with you. And I think it will, because you really get me. You really understand me. You're my soulmate. When they say things like that, well, the new supply is supposed to fall into the trap or under the wrath of the narcissist. And that's usually what happens. But what happened there? Notice the one common denominator in what the narcissist said. They said all of their past relationships abandoned them or left them or divorced them. You see that right there, the first seed is being planted. The seed that the narcissist is the victim and that they do everything right, but their former partners did everything wrong. That's a huge red flag. But back then we didn't know what we were experiencing or what the relationship we were about to get into, and neither does the new supply, because they don't know what narcissism is. If they're that third person that I talked about, meaning they're a brand new slate, they're the new shiny object, is how the narcissist is looking at them. So of course, when the person, i.e. the new supply, is in this love bombing stage, they are believing that everything is happening so perfectly, and they are beginning to be groomed. They're beginning to be tricked and trapped. They are being planted exactly where the narcissist wants them, which is to be doing everything for the narcissist, to put their own life on hold to the detriment of themselves. That's why when you're in these relationships, specifically in the love bomb stage, what you do is you're checking your phone every 5 minutes. If the phone rings, you're answering it immediately. And when it is the narcissist, you get that hit of dopamine or that hit of adrenaline. But when it isn't, you're kind of deflated, like, oh, it's not them. Wow, okay, well, it's just this person, all right. Because you're thinking about the narcissist. You're wondering where they are. Are they thinking about you? And this is all by design. So that's what the narcissist is doing to the new supply. The new supply is experiencing not being able to control their thoughts, not being able to put the phone down. And when the narcissist does text the new supply will be an open book. They'll be sharing and oversharing all of the information about their day and their weekend and where they were, what they did. And then eventually the narcissist will have this person really deep in the narcissistic fog. This is post love bomb / euphoric stage. But before we get there, or before the narcissist takes that person there, they're gonna really, really wanna make sure that that mask is super glued tight to their face. So they will have very exciting experiences. They will take the new supply super high and drop them a little bit low, not very low in the beginning. And they will take this person on a roller coaster of emotions. And this person, the new supply, will be believing that how much better can life get? How much better can this person get? This person is completing my sentences. They're doing everything I want to do. They're participating in my hobbies. They're giving me attention. They're fawning all over me. They are sending me morning texts every single morning like clockwork. Maybe at 7 o'clock on the dot. The new supply will be receiving texts like this. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, sunshine. Thinking of you. Missing you, wondering how your night was. And when you don't know what narcissism is and you're getting those texts every single morning, week after week for a few months until they disappear, you don't know that the other person on the other end of that phone is trying to completely manipulate you and to be the puppet master and to have you look forward to those morning texts. That is just one, and I mean one, of the hundreds of thousands of nuances that the narcissist pulls, that the narcissist administers to people. But the new supply probably is getting something like that. And then throughout the day, what will the new supply be doing? Well, let's say the new supply received that morning text. Okay, now they're feeling great, and they reply back probably a whole bunch of emojis and hearts and unicorns and puppies and rainbows and paragraphs of how much they're thinking about the narcissist, etc. And the narcissist, what are they going to do? In the beginning, in the Love Bomb /Fork stage, you're going to read that message and pick on key words and say, ooh, okay, they mentioned this. Those are the key points I need to highlight. And they will get back probably with a few sentences, maybe even a paragraph, because the narcissist doesn't like to do things. They're usually lazy, boring, and dull. But in the beginning, they have to do their work when they're in the Love Bomb /Fork stage with the new supply. So they will be giving the new supply back what they want to hear. Now, when the new supply when the narcissist gets the new supply where they want them, which is really deeply entrenched in the narcissistic relationship and in the fog, that's when these morning texts will begin to dissipate. That's when the new supply will be looking forward to the text, and what will happen? Well, now the new supply is texting the narcissist, and they're saying, hey, where are the texts? What's going on? Are you okay? How come you're not getting back to me? You were texting me every morning, but now is everything good? Well, this is when the narcissist really knows that they have the new supply in the trap, because now the narcissist has the new supply doing exactly what they wanted them to do. In other words, coming back to the narcissist. And so here the narcissist will say, yes, everything's good. I'm just busy at work, or, oh, sorry, didn't see the text. Or my phone was turned off, or I was sleeping in late, or I was at work. They're going to make all the excuses in the book because this is going to turn the tide. Now the new supply is craving and wanting and yearning to be communicating with the narcissist, and the narcissist knows this. Side note, pro tip, remember the narcissist has multiple people on the hook at any one point. You may have thought it was just you, it wasn't. There were other people that were being manipulated via the smartphone and even in real life and via email, etc. But getting back to the thumbnail, what the new supply is experiencing now, the narcissist knows they have them. So now the narcissist is going to slowly pull back, but keep their eye on the prize. Maybe the prize is to get married. Maybe the prize is to move in with the new supply. Maybe the prize is to have the new supply move in with them. Maybe the prize is to get money from the new supply. Maybe the prize is to get access to beach houses and yachts, etc. Who knows what the narcissist is after with the new supply, but I can assure you, if there was nothing that the new supply brought to the table, then the narcissist would not be giving them the time of day. So whatever it is, we don't know what it is, but it's something. Now enter the devaluation stage. This is where the new supply is scratching their head. They're reeling. They don't know what has gone on. The relationship has now taken a twist and a turn, and it is not benefiting the new supply. So the new supply is now experiencing sleepless nights. They're not seeing the narcissist as much as they used to. They're not being treated properly. They're probably experiencing some verbal abuse, definitely some financial abuse, maybe even some spiritual abuse at this level. But the new supply is trying to get back to that euphoric / love bomb stage. And what they don't know is that they're never going to be able to get back there, because that was the mask that kept the relationship together in the beginning. That's when the narcissist did all of their heavy lifting. That's when they had that mask super glued to their face to get the person, i.e. the new supply, to fall into the relationship with them. But no sooner does that happen, that's when the narcissist gets their eye on the prize, and then they begin to pull back, specifically once they get what they want. Maybe it was marriage, maybe it was money. But when they get what they want, or they're getting what they want, they continue, i.e. the narcissist continues to throw breadcrumbs of possibilities, breadcrumbs of hope, future faking, breadcrumbs of, yes, we can do A, B, and C, and yes, we can do that. But everything will be on the timeline of the narcissist. Nothing will be on the timeline of the new supply. So the new supply is drowning in this deep end of destruction. They are existing in the cesspool of manipulation. and they're trying to get their way out of it, but they don't know where they are because they weren't taught this in school. So the new supply will be flailing, and they will be scratching their head, and their health will be taking a hit, their finances will be taking a hit, their network of friends and social circles will be taking a hit, their job will be taking a hit. Everything around them, their hobbies, their immediate family members, if I didn't say that. And the new supply will be trying their best to communicate with the narcissist. This is where they'll be oversharing more information and asking the narcissist what's going on, how come things have changed, what's with you, I thought you loved me, I thought you cared about me, I thought we were doing all these things, and why did plans change all of a sudden? And the narcissist will be looking and giving a grin or a smirk to the new supply at this point, saying, yes, I have you, and you have no idea where I placed you, because I am a master manipulator and I manipulate everybody, and you are just the latest person that I've manipulated on this thing called life. And I will watch you flail, I will watch you squirm, I will watch you continue to report back to me, I will watch your life fall apart, I will administer the smear campaign to anybody that is around you, I will watch your support system blow up, I will watch your health decline and all of your assets go onto my side of the ledger. That's what the narcissist is thinking. And they're thinking how pitiful you are and how sad you are and how you could let this happen. Well, how they could let it happen is they weren't taught narcissism in school, and the narcissist was claiming to be somebody when in fact there was somebody else. That is how we all fell into these relationships, at least most of us did. But then the narcissist will wipe that smirk off their face, and they will say, wait, there's still more I can extract here, there's still more I can take. And then they'll give them a little rosy cheek or a little batting of the eyelashes and say, yes, new supply, everything's okay, we're good. Let's go grab dinner. Let's go to my favorite restaurant, and yes, you can pay. So this is how the narcissist is treating the new supply, with disdain. They're devaluing them with a lack of respect. And the new supply, because they're like a puppet on a string or a yo-yo going up and down, they don't know how to get off this roller coaster of emotions, and they're now in the fog and they're trapped. So what will the new supply be doing? They'll be doing anything they can to keep that relationship together. Now, the new supply may be with the narcissist for a few months, maybe it's a half a year, a couple years, a decade, but remember, each and every narcissistic relationship has an expiration date, and the new supply's relationship with the narcissist will be no different. So don't think it's all puppies and rainbows and unicorns and butterflies, because it's not. Also, to the exterior world, that relationship with the new supply, it may seem like it's the best thing since sliced bread. Then again, that's what you thought your relationship was. That's not the case. Remember, the narcissist is two different people. They're Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. But then when the narcissist still has the new supply in that devaluation stage, and they've extracted about as much as they possibly can, or maybe they're getting jaded and bored with the new supply, this is when they're going to really begin to ramp up the grooming of other sources of supply. In other words, looking for the replacement of the new supply. And that's what the narcissist did with you. And that's what they did with me. That's what they are doing right now. You see, the narcissist is always looking for greener pastures. They're always thinking that the grass is greener. And they're always trying to leave the new supply or the person that they were with in the dust and crumble them up like a sheet of paper and throw them away on the freeway. Because they want to inflict as much damage to everybody, including the new supply, when they discard them and they go on to another force or source of supply. And this is how the cycle goes around and around and around. It's a love bomb / euphoric stage, then devaluation stage, then the ending of the relationship, and then at times there's a Hoover. Remember, don't ever accept a Hoover. A Hoover will not help you. It will not benefit you. It will just inflict more damage and delay the healing process for you. So now the narcissist is looking at the new supply, who now isn't really the new supply, but that's what we're calling them, and saying, wow, you really are a shell of yourself. I've really done a number on you. Not only are you doing whatever I want you to do, but you've lost your voice, you've lost your identity, you've lost your health, you've lost your money, you've lost your relationships, and it's about time to say goodbye and discard you. But before I do it, I need to make sure I have a safe landing place, and I will make sure that the new supply, which is your replacement, will have a nice roof over my head, and they will be giving me money, and they will be fawning all over me, and they need to be where I placed you, new supply, in the beginning of that love bomb / euphoric stage. And I will have to do some more work on the new supply before I remove you from the relationship. And this is what they do. It's what they're doing right now. It's what they did before they met you, and it's what they will do in the future. Because the one constant in the narcissistic abusive cycle, as I mentioned earlier in the video, it's the narcissist. It's not you. It was never you. It will always be the narcissist, because the narcissist can't introspect. They can't heal. They can't learn. They can't elevate. They can't ascend. They can't be honest or genuine. And that is why what the new supply is experiencing is more of what you experienced in the past. The only difference as I'm creating this video and you're consuming it is perhaps the new supply right now is in the relationship with the narcissist, or maybe it's a new supply, who knows? But a couple key things here. One, you're not in the relationship, and that's a great thing. Number two, the new supply is being peppered with abuse. We know that. Number three, the grass isn't always greener on the other side, and the new supply is figuring that out. And number four, the narcissist can't change, so they will only get worse over time. They'll only deteriorate. They become what is called the aging narcissist, and that is not a pretty sight to see, let me tell you. It's when they're wearing clothes of 30 years ago. It's when they're doing all the fads to act like they're 20 years old, when in fact they're much older, let's put it that way. And they are using words and lexicon of years gone by, but they don't want to come to terms that Father Time is ticking, and it ticks for them just like it ticks for you and it ticks for myself. But the narcissist will always be on the quest, looking for the perfect shiny object, looking for the next new thing. The narcissist cannot sit still. The narcissist is always a person who will be easily distracted for anything that crosses their path. And when you are in the proximity of the narcissist, you are on their radar. When you are not, you are not. That is why the narcissist does not care about anybody. They can turn a relationship off just like a dime, because they flat out don't care. The narcissist looks at people as opportunities. They look at people as seeing them as black or white, good or bad. And the narcissist has no gray area in the middle. The narcissist is peppering the new supply right now with abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse perhaps, financial abuse, definitely spiritual abuse. And the new supply is in that relationship helpless. They don't know what's going on. Remember, that was you at one point, and that is no longer you. So don't think that the new supply is getting it better. They're experiencing all the toxicity that you experienced and then some. And understand that when you've identified that you were and or are in a relationship with a narcissist, it is 1 minute too long to be in those relationships. You need to remove yourself and go no contact, block these people, delete them, remove them and all flying monkeys and people associated with them, if not now, when. So understand what the new supply is experiencing. They're not getting it any better than you ever had it, and you only had it good, quote unquote, which wasn't even good in the love bomb / euphoric stage. Why it wasn't good? Because that was a mask. It wasn't an authentic person. The narcissist is a coward and a bully, and there's nothing to them. So everyone, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from the beautiful Carolinas. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon, evening, or morning, no matter where you are on the planet. You're not alone. I love you all. God bless you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.